This is one of those videos you need to watch from start to finish. In this video, I will be showing you quick and easy step on how to transform this beauty into a stunning bride. So if you are ready for that beautiful bridal makeup glow, keep watching. Welcome back, lovelies. If you are new here, please do well to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. In this video, I'll be showing you how to focus on helping brides to achieve a stunning, glamorous look. Some of the challenges bride faces is achieving a long-lasting look and dealing with wedding stress. To overcome such problems, you need to do the right thing, which is applying the right products, cleaning the skin, prepping the skin, and now I'm using the Mehron setting mist to properly hydrate the skin because the skin needs all of those moisture. And then next off is me applying this elf moisturizer. You can use any moisturizer of your choice, but it's important that first of all you need to cleanse, and then you need to prep by hydrating, and then you need to apply your moisturizer. If you have any eye cream, you can also apply your eye cream, okay? And then lastly, it's your primer. Some people do apply sunscreen, but for me, sometimes I don't apply sunscreen. I'm going to be very honest with you. On this particular video, I did not apply any sunscreen. It's important that you massage the product into the skin, and in all of this step, make sure that each process dry properly before you move to the next. You can't just apply one product and then you layer another one. It is wrong. When you apply one product, you wait for it to dry. You use a mini fan, you wait for it to dry before you move to the next. Now this is primer application. This is the mini fan I use, and I've been using this for a couple of years now, let's say 3 to 4 years. I'm thinking of getting a bigger one because this fan also helps to fasten your makeup process. Next off is foundation application. You all know I love proper foundation application, and as you can see, I started off on one part of the face before going to the next. Okay, you apply your foundation using a foundation brush. You can use a flat brush, but here I'm using a round foundation brush, and it's a Nigerian brand brush. It's called Yglam Cosmetics. Okay, so I like to first of all put the products and then dab it, like you just push it gently into the skin. And while doing this, I often ask my client, my bride, are you comfortable? Is the brush hard on your skin? I usually ask these questions. It helps me to communicate properly with my bride rather than assume. Blend. Flawless makeup is all about blending, and it's important you pay extra attention to the frontal, the lace frontal. You don't want to mess the frontal up, okay? So you are careful around the hairlines so that foundation does not ruin the edges of our hair. When I'm done with that, I go in with a damp beauty blender. When I mean damp, you need to wet your beauty blender, and then it's time for contouring. You can see how careful I am, okay? And you can still see the edges of the frontal. It is well laid. Okay, at this point we're communicating. See, this is my client. I love clients that return. She's a returning, okay? She's a returning. She's a fan to my brand. I love clients that returns. It gives me joy. It shows consistency. It makes me get better at what I do. It's fulfilling. I feel so blessed having clients that are loyal to my brand. So once again, this is Mrs. Kelechi Pondi. Yes, you have seen her before on this channel, and yes, this time she's sitting as a bride for our 15 years marriage anniversary. As in, I'm so happy for her. 15 years, no be joke. 10 plus 5, no be joke. People who don't marry for only 6 months, 1 year, they understand what they talk. 15 years. May God continue to dwell in your home, bless your home, give you peace, give you joy, give you everything your heart desire in Jesus' name. Amen. And it was time for highlight and contouring. When it comes to bridal makeup, highlight and contouring is very important because these are areas that light is going to bounce on, that light is going to reflect on, because you'll be having lots of professional camera light flash facing you, okay? And it's important to really sculpt the face structure properly. I love this client, as in See, the way she listens to instruction, can't afford to not scream that she's one of the most obedient clients I have. Like, she listens to instruction. If you say close eye, she dey close. Say look, she dey look. Say turn side, she dey turn side. You know, and that just make the work to get easier and better. So once again, as a bride preparing for your big day, please learn to listen to instructions from your makeup artist. It makes the job easier. It even makes us to want to work more with you when next you call on us, because we cannot reject your booking even though sometimes we are overbooked. But when it comes to you, we try to look at it and say, this one they listen to instruction, this one they make my work fast. I beg, I will be available, I will create time for her. Okay, so please try and do that. Now it was time for setting. After your highlight and contour, is very, very important for you to set. You don't just go into baking. It's important you set. And I'm using this Milani powder to set the entire face. I use the shade medium. If you know you are looking for affordable powder that gives you glowy finishing, do well to invest in Milani products. They have just three shades: the deep, the medium, and the warm. There's one product I can't do without. Now I'm currently using the shade warm on our forehead areas. Okay, it's time for the nose contouring, and I'm using my beauty blender. See, if you know how to use your beauty blender, you can actually use your beauty blender from start to finish on any makeup you are doing. It's time for baking. Okay, I'm done with setting. Now this is what baking, using the same Yglam Cosmetics beauty blender. I am used to this beauty sponge. It's not just soft. I love the way it bounces on the skin. It makes your client feel very comfortable, because you don't need to be using a product that is like wood. You know, some beauty blenders are very strong. They are like stone. They are like wood. You don't need that on somebody's skin. Okay. So another reason you see me always use Yglam Cosmetic Beauty Sponge is because it is extremely soft. Okay. They got the message where you send and make it go. So now is for what? Baking. I'm actually baking. Oftentimes people ask questions on the comment section. Is baking compulsory? Now baking is not compulsory, but baking is necessary. Okay. Time for eyeshadow application. As you already know, it's very important to apply your eyeshadow primer. And when I'm done blending the eyeshadow primer properly, I went in with this Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. And then I went in with a warm shade to first of all contour the eye crease. It's important for you to know the names of every shape in this eye. Now where I am presently is the eye crease. You want to put a warm color there that can also serve as a contour, reaching down the bridge of your nose. Blend that properly. For me, one easy process I use in achieving a beautiful flawless eyeshadow look is I like to tap the product first on the skin, and then I blend in a circular motion. This helps my eyeshadow to blend properly. And then this is the Morphe highlighter palette. Are you surprised? No, you don't have to. I have different tips on how to make your eyes look stunning on your big day. I applied the glow on the eyes, not on the cheek. So that particular day, anytime she turned to the left, to the right, close her eye, open her eyes, you can see her eyes were glowing. Why? I didn't use a pigment. I use an highlighter on the eyes. So my darlings, do not restrict yourself to using just certain makeup product. No, you can use anything as long as it doesn't cause harm on the skin. And then I went in with my black gel liner, which is the Tehila. That's my favorite black eyeliner. So I'm lining the eyes, and that part now is called water liner, because most times people ask, what's that called? It's called your water liner. When I'm done lining the eyes, the excesses remaining at the back of my hands, I just use that to outline the brows, like to just create the shape of the brows down before I use a pencil or I use a lighter brow gel to fill in the inside. But what I'm just basically doing now is just shaping my brows. And then when drawing from my left hand, what I usually do is I raise my hand a little so it doesn't also clean her makeup. Okay, and I do this gently because trust me, eyebrows are sisters, they are not twin. It's just that oftentimes we try to make them look exactly the same. It's really not easy. As you can see, it's now time to shade in, fill in those brows. If you want to see a proper eyebrow tutorials, let me know in the comment section. I've done one before using pencil. If you want to see how I use a brow gel to do an eyebrow from start to finish, just let me know in the comment section and I'm ready to do that for you. Okay, done with the brows, and then I use the remaining concealer I use for highlight to just apply on our brow bone, and I'm careful doing that so that it doesn't ruin the eyeshadow. And then you blend. It's now time, you know, to take off the baking. So what I do is I apply MAC powder on the brush, and then I just gently dab that, press it into the skin. It's time for me to extend her eyeliner a bit, and then while doing this, I like to place a razor blade at the outer corner of her eyes. This also helps to enhance her eye look and her eye shape. I'm just doing a final finishing because I know when it comes to wedding day makeup, there are so many things that can go wrong. You might be worried about so many things, if the makeup is beautiful, if it's good for photos, and if it's long lasting for all day, if you need to do touch up, man. So what I'm just doing right now is putting a finishing touch into the entire makeup, and next off is eyelash application. I'm using the classic lash glue. I applied that on the eyeliner, and then I'll wait for that to cool off, like to dry a bit for like 60 seconds or 40 seconds. When it's a bit tacky, I will now apply the eyelash on the eyelid, not directly on our eyelash, so that when she wants to take it off, it doesn't pull, it doesn't remove natural eyelash that God gave to her, and she doesn't feel so much pain. So when I'm done with that, I'll now press it gently to make sure that it aligns. There are no space in between the false lashes and the real lashes. And then I went back in with my beauty blender, blend that area properly. Now it's time for lip application. When it comes to lip application, I like to first of all contour the lip, meaning I like to first of all line the lip so that it will be defined. Nothing beats a proper lip lining. Okay, always line your lip, don't leave it bare. Don't just leave it like that. Don't just go straight to the lipstick. Line your lip. And then I apply the NYX lipstick. For a very long time, I've not used this lipstick for a very long time. So on this day, I just remember I said I have the NYX in nude and in pink. So I applied the nude one first, and then I applied the pink on top because I needed two different tones. I needed to mix it to give me something that is not the regular. Okay, and that's what I'm also doing again. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you love most about this beautiful, stunning bridal makeup look. Okay, I trust with everything I have properly outlined and I've said on this video, with this you can do a proper stunning bridal look. I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting mist, and when I'm done with that, I will allow it to dry down using a mini fan before I will now go in with my finishing spray. When I'm done with that, she got ready, got dressed, and I got a very mind-blowing feedback. The feedback I got for days, I was sleeping and waking up smiling. With this informative and educative makeup tutorial, please subscribe, like, and share this video. We've come to the end of today's stunning bridal makeup tutorial. I hope you love everything about this makeup look. I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, be happy, smile often, remain positive, and bye guys. Mwah.